What's up guys, LPT here, and I'm just making a channel update video, so I figured what better game to play for a channel update video than Awesomenauts. So, in case you didn't watch the two videos that I uploaded today, basically I built my computer now, so I'll be pumping out a lot more videos, and I switched to OBS rather than using fraps before, because fraps will just tank my frame rate down to like 15 frames a second in Terraria. Granted, on that computer I got 30 frames a second in Terraria normally. But now that I'm using OBS, which, by the way, the reason I'm using it now and wasn't using it before is because my computer, it couldn't handle recording with OBS. Yeah. But now I have one that can, with a AMD FX 6300, so I got six cores in there, so I'm set for streaming, recording, rendering. So there's going to be a lot more videos, because one of my problems with making videos was the rendering. It took absolutely forever, but now it's not going to be a problem. Well, Sony Vegas just takes forever to render anyway, but now I'm doing 60 FPS and stuff like that. But I also use OBS now, so I don't have to render at all unless I truly want to edit a video. But I'm probably not going to edit this video at all. I just one take and go. It's how I record. It's just what I do. But one of the things I wanted to talk about in this video is basically just those things. I'll be streaming regularly now. Well, not regularly, but a lot more than before, because before I streamed once and never did it again. But I'll probably stream like every other week, something like that, because it'll just be so much easier to do now that I have a computer that can stream to Twitch while I play video games, so you guys can interact. I'll eventually get a face cam so you can see me. I won't be able to see you, obviously, but you know. And it'll just make the whole experience a lot better, and I hope it happens sooner than later, but we'll see. So I guess let's just play some Awesomenauts and wait for this person to join. Oh, and that person left, so now we have to have two people join. Great. Oh, there we go, we have someone. Awesomenauts, don't tell me it's just a game. It's more than that. I really like this Leon fan art on the screen right now. For those of you that don't know, Awesomenauts actually cycles through fan art when you're in a lobby. Basically, those of you who haven't played this game. And it's like a 2D League of Legends. It's... how do I explain this? Okay, basically it's team-based, it's 3v3 only. No matter what, it's 3v3, and each team has 3 to 4 turrets, depending on the map, and you have to try to destroy their turrets, get to their base, and destroy that. That's the best way I can explain it. That's pretty much all the game is, and you buy various upgrades to change different things about your character's abilities, and stuff like that. So, I am playing this character, Rocco, and Rocco is an Australian bird. He's an ex-cop, but this is...
I'm just a kid.
This is his electronic, supersonic, cybertronic Rocco skin, and I really like it. It's basically a Daft Punk reference, all in of itself. That's pretty much all it is, but I guess I'm just gonna record till this game ends. Hope it's not one of those like 20-minute games, but if it is, then I guess it is. But this game can have really long matches, just like League of Legends can. I prefer this over League of Legends any day, though. Just because, I don't know, I get more enjoyment out of this game, even though I'm probably worse at this game than League of Legends, which I've played like 3 times. I still like this game a lot more than League, though. But, I don't know, it's basically up to you, your opinion, what types of games you play, stuff like that.
Never miss a beat.
So, sorry if if I'm too quiet and the game is basically speaking over me. This game is pretty loud, but I feel like it's got good music, it's got good sound, it's got, I don't know, they did everything with the sound in this game correct. That's one thing that I will say. Actually, I think his name is Sonic Picnic. That's the guy who made the game. Very good music creator. This game has some of the best music I've heard. Which is surprising because it's a 2D sprite-based game, but it's still amazing. The music is just outstanding. You can probably hear the level music a bit. In a second, once we're done with this book, I will turn down the sound effects to hear the music better. But, alright, here, let's go over here. Alright, there we go. So, let's see. It's got a pretty good interface, too. There we go. So now you can really hear the music over the sound effects, which I prefer to have it this way. But I had it the other way before, just so you guys can kind of get, like, you can hear a little bit of everything. But this is the best configuration for the audio, in my opinion. The music might be a bit loud, so of course you can turn that down. It's totally up to you. That's something that I like about this game. It's very good customizability when it comes to the way it looks and audio and stuff like that. They even have a setting which I will show you in a second. Right after it's pushed, which just says they killed all of our droids. Just head down here. They actually have colorblind mode in case you can't see colors. And what that does is, yeah, see, everyone's health bar becomes the color of their team. So, if you're colorblind, you can be several different types of color. You can only see black and white, so this will help because it'll be a different shade, so you'll understand it better. Or you can only see some colors, so, like, in case you couldn't see green, which is like the default health bar, you won't really know what team they're on. Also, you can't see the colors of the team, but then this health bar won't help out. That's basically what that's for. I think it looks cool, but I'm not colorblind, and I just like the default health bars a bit better. So that's why I play it like this, but I think the blue and red health bars, that was a really cool touch for them to do, especially for people who get the colors, and I mean, because there's not a lot of settings like that in video games. So this is a great benefit to people who are colorblind but still play video games, because it's like, they're colorblind, they're still a normal person, they just can't see colors. And so I think it's great that they added this, because it'll make it a lot easier for them to play the game when it comes to displaying health. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that, but I think it's a pretty cool setting. We need to wait till we get droids to actually do anything. Droids are these little guys that we're killing right here, or like right here. These guys. Those are our droids. Basically, they take turret damage for us, so we can push and shoot the turret. So then we don't, just like League of Legends. Like how your teammates are your, I don't know what they're called in that game. I haven't played League in forever. But they take the turret damage while you go up and shoot it. So what I like about Rocco is he has some nice range. He's a good range character, and he's got pretty solid damage, but he just doesn't do enough compared to the other characters. So in some instances, the really tanky characters, you just can't win against them as Rocco. But Rocco is good for harassing and doing damage, while the other characters are good for finishing them off, and vice versa. Rocco is very good at finishing enemies off. But he very rarely can you take down an enemy with full health. That's just the way Rocco works. I'm pretty sure that's how he was designed, because he's a sniper. So he's not supposed to be in there with like all these crazy weapons and murdering people. No, he sits back in range. But that's just my thoughts on it. If you want to add to that, leave it in the comments down below. But I really like this character. My friend actually got me this skin for my birthday. So that was pretty cool of him, especially because I wanted it really bad. Rocco's my main in this game. I play him all the time. So it was very nice of him to give it to me, especially because I didn't want to pay $8 for a skin. It just wasn't happening. Let's upgrade. We've got 633 solar, which, by the way, in case you didn't know, solar is the currency in this game. Basically, it's used to buy upgrades, again, just like League of Legends, you buy upgrades. So we're gonna buy Vengeance, which, this is Rocco's second ability. This allows him to have slowing arrows, and he regenerates health a bit quicker while he uses it. So there's obviously different upgrades for Vengeance, but I like to focus on his AA. So I just got SWCA coin, which is an upgrade where once his arrows go through an enemy or anything that he can damage, they will split into more arrows. Each one splits into 2 arrows, I believe. Yeah, as you can see right there, which do slightly less damage, but I think they do 75% damage. But it's very good while taking out droids because you can pick out 2 at pretty much the same time. And especially if you're taking out droids and there's an enemy there, or you can attack 2 enemies at once. Very good for that. Now for Rocco, I like to buy damage, range, so he does a bit more damage, and then range so I can stand back a bit further. SWCA coin, which is what I did down the Freedom with the arrows that split into other arrows. It's very good, and it basically, about Vengeance, you can keep it going longer. You can keep Vengeance going on longer the more enemies you hit. So that's what SWCA coin is really good for, is keeping infinite Vengeance. Because, basically, if those splitting arrows also hit enemies, you are just getting Vengeance more and more. Now, see, Rocco is really good at pushing turrets, as you can see right here. We almost just took down this turret in one thing, but now that Dirkle is over, so we're not going to mess around, especially because we almost died from one attack. That's Rocco's downside. Yeah, he moves kind of fast. He's actually a mid-range character when it comes to speed, but he still moves pretty fast in my opinion. But he is very low health, which you can obviously upgrade every character's max health, but Rocco, there's just better upgrades that you can use rather than that, because you only have 3 upgrades per row. So it's not like you have infinite upgrades, you just do whatever you want. Because obviously that would just be OP, especially if your team kept getting kills and so on. Then they could just totally wreck the other team. So that's how that's balanced. Now we almost have 2 of their turrets down, which this one will probably go down right now. Unless that Coco Pendulum, which I'll probably die here, but I'm not too salty about it, because I haven't died at all in this game. Let's just get that, and then... So those health kits, they heal 500 health, so it's pretty good, especially like in event, oh crap, I need health. Then you can definitely get your fair share of health from these. But they only spawn in certain areas of the map, and then they obviously have a cooldown time from when they can spawn again, so you can't get infinite health. He's reconnecting, so his ping probably isn't the best. As you can see, the whole enemy team has pretty bad ping. So does my team. So I got killed through the wall from Coco's ball because I wasn't paying attention. But I should have not been holding tab, but whatever. So, one complaint I have about this game, and a lot of people have about this game, is I have this leaderboard up just because it involves a complaint. You can't see your own ping, so you have to either type to the people and be like, what's my ping? Or, because there's no voice chat in this game, or you have to be on Skype with your friends or something in the same game, and then so that is one of my complaints about this game, especially because it's like, do I have good connection to this game, or do they all have bad connection and I'm the only one with good connection? Or do I have terrible connection and they're the ones with good connection? You never know unless somebody tells you you're good. But chances are if they're reconnecting, you're the one with the good connection, not them. But still, Awesomenauts can be really weird. This game doesn't have the best netcode in the world, but it definitely functions like it's supposed to, and they are constantly working on it every day. These devs constantly update the game. Rocco is a very recent character, and Casenna, there's no fun playing Casenna in this lobby, but Casenna got added right after Rocco, like literally 2 weeks after. They push updates very quickly, as much as they can. And they actually just announced another community-made character, which Casenna and Rocco were not community-made, but Swiggins, one of the characters, which he's not in this game currently, but well, he's in the game, but he's not in this lobby. He's basically a squid with an anchor hook and can pull you down to the ground. And he was community-made. His idea was community-made, and basically the developers just made his art. That's all they did. So as you can see, I keep helping getting kills, but I'm not getting any kills, but that's Rocco's main purpose. He's there specifically to harass, not kill. So, this Awesomenauts game looks like it's going to be going on for quite a while, so I would sit back and relax. Now, as you can see, I think I just took that turret down by my splitting arrows, which is pretty good. I mean, I'm surprised that I was able to do that, but whatever, it's Awesomenauts. So, this game, actually, I didn't mention this before, but earlier I said every game has, each team has 3 to 4 turrets. This is one of those games with 3 turrets. So it does go by a bit quicker, but also the way the map is designed, people die a lot more and people get kills a lot more. So it kind of stalls you from taking down the turrets at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna activate Vengeance here, which plays this awesome song, by the way. And it only went on for not that long because I didn't hurt any enemies, hit them, kill any. But it can go on forever. It can go on as long as you're hitting people, basically. And it plays awesome music with this skin. It's been so long since I've played default Rocco, but it's yeah, Vengeance is a very good ability, especially if you need health in pinch and there's no health kits around, and you're not near base, but there's no enemies around at the same time, and you're just kind of working your way near your base. Then Vengeance is amazing. It's awesome to use. There's an upgrade where you get plus 1800 more health per minute while Vengeance is activated, and you can basically become Rocco the Tank if you upgrade your max health. Have Vengeance going on as long as you're hitting enemies. Have 2 ticks as that health regen upgrade. You'll be unstoppable, basically. It's just a very situational thing at the same time. Basically, you have to be at the right place at the right time, doing the right things, the right upgrades. But when you are, it's amazing. So right here, the whole team, my whole team is going to push. So this is going to be interesting. We're probably going to wreck their base, everything. And then their base doesn't shoot, so you don't need droids to push it, but it would probably be more preferable. I'm going to die here, most likely, because I got slowed by Airpool. But whatever. I mean, I have 561 solar to upgrade. I have only 2 deaths. Granted, I don't have any kills, but I've helped get many kills. By the way, this is really good for me. I usually am like 0-7. I'm so bad at this game. But that's the thing about this game. Even if you're bad at it, or you're just not skilled enough, and you need to keep playing, it's still fun. Like, how many hours do I have? I have 61 hours in this game, and I still haven't gotten bored of it. Granted, if you play 3 Awesomenauts games in a row, then you'll get a little bored and need to take a break. But I mean, the next day or the next hour, you're up and running again. You're good. So I'm actually gonna get 3 arrows. So it does minus 25% damage for each arrow, but you have 1 extra arrow. So if you hit all 3, you are technically doing extra damage. And it just splits into an outrageous number of arrows. It splits into 6 arrows. There we go, I took down their Durple. I basically just got my revenge. So this Awesomenauts game, it's been pretty evenly matched, but they still haven't taken down any of our turrets. So I'm not saying that we're more skilled than them. I just think it ended up being in the right situation as to where we destroyed their turrets because we have the right set of characters and we're good together. I think it's more of that than anything. Man, I should have activated Vengeance. I wasn't thinking about that. But I mean, it's alright. I have 245 solar, so I'm gonna buy that Vengeance upgrade. As to where I regenerate plus 1800 health per minute while Vengeance is active. Because then it'll just be so much easier to do. It'll be so much easier to push their turret. I mean, they're really defending and fighting back now. But we can... I think we're gonna win this game. So here we go, there's that upgrade. So now, I'll show you this eventually. Our turret's almost lost, but granted this is our first turret that they're taking down. This isn't a huge deal. But as you can see, Rocco can just totally take down droids instantly when he has those splitting arrows and 3 arrows. It's just crazy how fast he can take down these droids. Each shot is only doing 56 damage, which isn't good at all. But 3 arrows hitting at once, that's over 150. That's like 180. Granted, I'm just guessing off the top of my head, but that number is somewhere around there. And if you get the damage upgrades, which I don't think I've gotten all 3 ticks, I might have, but if you did get a damage upgrade, that means you'll be doing even more damage. Alright, I think we're gonna push here. Well, just me. And see, I'm destroying their droids and attacking their base at the same time. That's the beauty of splitting arrows. Okay, time to go. Oh, thank you. I'm used to typing in Rocket League, so I hit Y instead of enter, which in this game it's enter to type to people, or shift and enter to type to anyone in the lobby. But I died there, doing 1-4. Still better than normal, but we're gonna win this game, and I guess that's what matters overall.
3, 2,
because in this game, it's not how you perform by yourself, but it's how your team performs. That's what this game is. So it's very focused on team coordination when it comes to winning. You're not going to win unless your team is either coordinated, or you have the right set of characters, or you just learn to work with each other later on. So right there, we just won. Played the awesome song. So that game was 20 minutes, so I'm in League 6 now. By the way, this game has leagues. The higher the number, the worse you are at the game, basically, is what it's saying. But I'm in League 6 now. The best league is League 1, but I mean, I'm pretty bad at this game, so that's alright. Thank you so much for watching my Let's Look at Awesomenauts and my channel update combined into one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.